We are going to do a basket, an Easter basket on top of her head. We'll put some little Easter eggs up there, and so hopefully it will be cute. We're going to start off by having two very high ponytails at the top of her head. So we are going to start by getting a piece of hair that we're not going to be putting into the braid, and this is what's going to wrap around the headband. So we will be doing a 5-strand braid. I will use 4 of my fingers to just kind of go in there and kind of give me somewhat of an idea of what these 5 strands are going to look like. And then I'm going to kind of just adjust them a little bit. Okay, now I have 5 strands, but I'm not going to worry about, so right now I'm only going to work with strand 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that they are separated, these 3. I'm not going to worry about these last 2 for right now. I'm just going to kind of leave it out of the way. And basically a 5-strand braid is just 2 3-strand braids. If you think about it that way, it's a whole lot easier to do it that way. So I'm going to take number 1, and just like a Dutch braid, I'm going to go under number 2, and then number 3 is going to go under. It's just the exact same as a Dutch braid. Now, what you want to do with a 5-strand braid is now you can connect these so that you can hold them later, and then they can get separated later. So I'm just going to hold these in my 2 hands, my two fingers down there, and the middle piece I'm going to use with hold with my middle hand, my middle finger. Now this one over here I'm going to divide into 2, and we're going to basically do the same thing. Now number 5 piece is going to go down and come into the middle, and then this piece that we were holding over here, remember this piece with our middle finger, is going to go underneath that one. And now I'm going to connect. So this is now going to be my 5 up here and my 4 right here. I'm going to connect those because there's a piece of hair in the middle, so those 2 won't go together. So then I come back and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Number 1 is going to come underneath number 2. And then this 3rd one is going to come underneath. And those 2 can now go together because there's a piece of hair that's separating them. So now I'm using my middle finger to hold number 3. And I'm going to find where 5 and 4 are separated. So now I'm holding 5 over here and 4 is in the middle. And then number 3 was with this middle finger, remember? So we're going to do 5 under 4. And then 3 under. So it's just a Dutch braid 2 separate times. Now I'm going to separate them again. So this is now my number 1. It's going to go under number 2. And number 3 is going to come under. And I'm going to put those together. So I'm just going to keep doing that. We're just doing a Dutch braid 2 different times. So under, 5 is under, and then 3 is under. Or if you want to think about it, 5 is under and then over. But it's just, like I said, it's just 2 Dutch braids coming together with the middle piece as the connection of both of them. So 1 under 2 and 3 is under that one. And I'm going to put those together. So like I said, you can think of it as a under, or Number 5 is going to go under this one and over that one, just like a basket weave would look like. Under the number 4 and over the number 3, or under 4 and then 3 goes under that one. So I'm going to put those together. So you're only dealing with 3 at a time, with one just holding. So under, and then that piece that just went under goes over, and that's what's giving you that basket look. So we're just going to continue that all the way down. Alright, so now I'm just going to try to pancake this out. Make it fuller. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing, other than removing this little piece. I'm just going to do a 5-strand braid on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to, so now I have this headband, and I have a little bit of a hair tie or elastic on it right there. You probably can or cannot see it. And I'm going to put this side, and I'm going to be wrapping it around all the way to this side. So the piece that has the elastic on it, I'm going to put on the opposite side. And I'm going to try to put it right in the middle. Push it down into that elastic that you have there. I'm going to push this other one into this one. Alright, now I'm going to use this hair to go wrap around the headband. And we're going to secure it with this elastic down here. Okay. wrap this around. And I am going to find a hole. This looks like a good place to put it. I'm going to pull this through it, so then I won't see the end over here. And I will take my bobby pins, just going to start securing it to her head, okay, so it won't come out. Now this one is going to wrap around as well. You turn your head just a bit. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to wrap it around and do the same thing over here. I'm going to find a hole, one of the pieces, and I'm going to stick it through. So then you are not seeing anything on the outside of this. And then I will secure that. We're going to find pieces and places that might need to be a little bit more secure, and just put a bobby pin in it. Yeah, we're not going to worry about what it's going to look like inside, because we're going to be putting do you like it?
You've already done the basket part?
Yep, I've already done the basket part.
What?
Up here.
Looks like you just stacked a brown basket on my head and trimmed off all my hair. But that is what you're going to do. Trim off hair. Oh well. When you put the
Okay.
basket on.
Now I'm going to put a little bit of grass in here, just for the effect. I got these, they're just little ornaments off of Amazon. I can link them. And I tied them with an elastic. And I'm just going to stick them in. And then I'm going to attach it with a bobby pin. So just secure everything in there with bobby pins. And then to top it off, we are just going to put a little ribbon on the side. And that is how you do a real Easter basket hairstyle. And you can secure lots and lots of bobby pins if you want to make it super sturdy. But here is